Manchester United have just drawn 1-1 with Rostov in Russia in the Europa League round of 16, which means Manchester United do take an away goal and the 1-1 draw to Old Trafford in the second leg next week. Personally, I think, it was a good result for Manchester United. We've got the away goal. We're going to the second leg with the advantage now. We can go there and draw 0-0, or a win would put United into the next round. Personally, I think, as I said in my live yesterday, I don't think the problem was going to be with Rostov. I think it was going to be with the conditions there today, and I think that was partly of why Manchester United struggled to play the way I would like to see United play. Mkhitaryan put United ahead on 35 minutes. Fellaini takes the ball down very well, plays it to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic cuts it back for Mkhitaryan, and Mkhitaryan put the ball into the back of the net to put Manchester United 1 goal to the good. But Rostov came back, they started the second half better. Manchester United looked a little bit poor, which is understandable with all the distance they've travelled over the last couple of days. And Rostov got their goal. A bit poor marking from Phil Jones, and Smalling gets the striker through. I'm not sure why Romero doesn't come off his line, but Rostov put it in anyway. Not a bad sort of goal for them to score, and it was 1-1. And Manchester United, we didn't really get going in the second half. We didn't really have many chances. The only real chance I can think of was right at the very end there, where Martial sort of miskicked it. If he makes contact, then maybe United score, but there weren't really anything there for Manchester United, and it was a bit of a frustrating performance from Manchester United, but it was expected because the pitch was absolutely horrendous. There wasn't much grass on the pitch. There's quite a lot of dry spots of the pitch with no grass on at all. Manchester United are used to playing at Old Trafford or Premier League turf, which is lovely hand cut, lovely sort of pitches. That was a horrendous pitch. It really was. The amount of sort of rock, it was like rock. It really was like rock. It was a horrendous pitch for Manchester United, and it was always going to be a difficult game because we're not used to that. Rostov can adapt their training. Rostov play like that. They adapt their game to the pitch. Manchester United don't do that. We play on an Old Trafford pitch, which is very nice week in, week out. So it's always going to be difficult. I think also the fact that we've clocked a lot of air miles, something like 1,800 miles or something from Old Trafford to Rostov. So that was always going to be difficult. All encounters were there, but to come away with Rostov with an away goal, a draw, and the advantage going into the second leg, and with no injuries, I think it's a very, very good result to come from. As I said, being 1-0 up, it was a bit frustrating how we've not come away with the victory. Obviously, that would have been so much better. Bit annoying how we've not added a second goal, got the win, and ended up getting 2 away goals. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with that. Bayern Munich, they lost here. Bayern Munich lost here. Atletico Madrid struggled here. Ajax lost here 4-1. This team were in the Champions League. They came third in a group which had PSV, Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich in. I think it says it all that Bayern Munich came here and lost. We all know Bayern Munich are a much better side than this lot. Bayern Munich on their pitch against Rostov beat them 5-0. On a pitch they're used to, on a pitch which is they can adapt to, they beat them 5-0. But when they played on that Rostov pitch, which is real hard rock in a complete different sort of pitch and sort of condition to what they're used to at the Allianz, they lost 3-2, and I think that's going to be the same for Manchester United. And what I saw there, I can't see off Rostov giving us too much of a threat in their second leg. I think Manchester United should be able to get the job done. But as I said, we've gone there, we've got the away goal. We go into the second leg with the advantage of going in. As I said, we've got a draw here, we've got an away goal, no injuries as well. And now we look forward to Monday's game before that second leg. But as I said, and what I saw there from Rostov, there wasn't enough for me to fear that they're gonna suddenly beat us at Old Trafford. I think we should be able to beat them at Old Trafford without too much of problems. I do think that the problem with Manchester United today, with the performance and with the result, was the conditions of the fact how far we've travelled, the sort of atmosphere there is in Russia, but also I think the main thing was definitely that pitch, because it was a horrendous pitch. There was just no real grass on it. It was really rock. And Manchester United, they couldn't play their normal game where we pass lovely football. It was one of our worst pass completion rates in a game of football, I think, under Jose Mourinho, because it was really, really bad. But at the end of the day, as I said, I think I would have taken a draw here. It's a shame we didn't get 1 or 2 more away goals, but we've got the one. We're going into the second leg 1-1, a win at Old Trafford, and we're through to the quarterfinals. So yeah, not too bad a result for Manchester United, and obviously onwards and upwards. Thanks for watching, see you later.